talk about that you can understand, but there's ways to do it in the Christian world, the spiritual world, the God-love world, and there's ways that they do it in India, and proper ways to teach all this in the kingdom of God, okay, the God, the highest source that registers both positive and negative energy on this planet. And, of course, we want to reach the highest level there is for wisdom, and the highest that we believe God is love, and God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever should believe in him should not perish but should have everlasting life. And we call that ascension, just so there's no question. We do have the Christ consciousness, and that is what we are built upon, is teaching the real purpose of humankind to sustain humanity and yourself. So souls are important. They are the feast of all humankind for the spiritual traveling of the soul, to stimulate generative seeds that are in man, and not just the plant, animal, and mineral kingdom, but the human flesh we call the Son of Man from God's source. He gave us these bodies, for our etheric bodies are known to be healthy and vital, but they come down and live in this electromagnetic body, don't they, this governed physical plane, and we're all directly related to God-man, Kadmon or Adam-mon, or Adam, you can say the Adamic race, and all the different types that we refer to as humanoid species. And we utilize the physical self and the cells, and we understand the signals from our neurons in our brain, and the more we know, the more we can understand our existence and how dependent we are upon energy that's assimilated from our energy rays, solar rays, God's source, and how they come and help us become more physically active. Have you ever noticed when it's rainy and yucky and dark outside, most of us just get a little down, especially older people like myself that's had injuries and get a little arthritic? There's really something to that. The energy changes in the air. You can feel it, and old people can feel it in their bones, especially if they have rheumatoid arthritis. We physically manifest in our physical body. But when the sun's out and it's sort of a nice temperature, maybe 72 seems to be a perfect temperature for a lot of people, we assimilate solar rays when the sun's out. We just feel better. If we have our weather being good and, the sun's out, we feel good. So think about it, energy, and how we erect that energy. Think of it like a bright, sunny day is when we're all turned on or all excited, high energy, bright colors, and we just feel good. And then low energy is like when we don't have any food and water and we're just not right in our body and we're weak. And sometimes we even get a little depressed with like the rainy days and cloudy days, and we just don't feel good. So we have to nourish our bodies and sustain them and understand energy that sweeps around us, through us, and all around the system and the planet. So be aware that weather can affect your chakras and your synergy and your energy. So the time you pass through life, come and go in this outer aura or this world, this etheric web we live in, we start speaking to you in the metaphysical world about the other world and the astral planes for the average person to draw energy upon, and to your divine nature to recharge and regenerate your body. So, with all of that said, what prevents you from being average? It's your exposure to the forces and other planes, dimensions, consciousness, energies, and the keys that other people hold that may be your teachers, your masters on your etheric walk and your spiritual path. And we have beings that know more, do more, study more, correspond more, and give out more in penetrating energy. And this sheath or web of energy has a way of finding other people just like you. So think about what you're doing and how you can join us, and what is your gift to humankind. John, would you like to come talk to me? Call me at 347-945-7207 if you want to, because you could help me tonight and, give me some ideas of what it is to make you a better person, because we haven't talked in a long time. And I need to start doing some psychic readings too. But I do different nights, different things, and inviting people, is something that can be a part of our show, and sometimes it's better. But, John, can you hear me? If you can you say hi in the chat room? Hi. I said hi, and let me know what you think. I've got another hour here, folks, or we can just keep it 1 hour if you want, because we have many people that are teaching many things, and we're almost getting into information overload into our mental. We've got to learn to balance our physical, our mental, our emotional, and our spiritual bodies. And that's why a lot of us work in our astral bodies as well, okay, normally passing. Now, Sharon's psychic innate abilities to predict the future is what most people think, okay? These are tools. We talk about the chakra balancing, and hi, John. You want to come talk to me or give me some ideas of how I could help you? Are you game for coming on and sharing your life, your mind with others for this recording? Because we're doing this live, John. But do you think that the universe has provided this place and space for you to call in and talk to me? Because we haven't talked in a long time, John. We can share that we are psychic and we have intuition and we all have minds. And in this day and time, we're learning to experience, just like little children learning how to share deja vu and our guidance from within, and how we adjust to each other, and knowing that we are not alone in the universe. There's extraterrestrials, there's angels, messengers, watchers, guides, teachers, avatar masters, those that are coming and going from the planet. Some of us know more than others. There's various levels of dimensions and realms. And thank you for joining us, all of you out there. Mary, if you want to come on, Mary Lou, who knew? You can call in on 347-945-7207. And if you're looking to come in and talk about your energies in the universe, what makes you involved with us at the ACE Metaphysical Institute. Many people know that they are subscribers to our websites. I'd like to mention ericop.com, ascensionpsychics.com, and I'm going to start posting a lot more and teaching classes for those of you that want to be more psychic and want to have your second sight, your gift, influenced intuitively, because those of us here at the ACE Metaphysical Institute, we all work with our various schools and the ancient mystery schools, and there's various ways to use. I use divination with tarot. I'm a tarot reader, but I've done crystals and psychometry and numerology and, oh my gosh, so many. But we've been talking with John Drockton here in our chat room, and Mary is here. And Mary, if you want to come on, 347-945-7207. Anyone else want to call in? We're going to be talking about how to attempt to make you a better person and using the beginning of our energy and the chakra balancing and working and keeping our energy up for those that are interested. And, we're talking about the purpose of life and how everyone fits in. We're all important. We all have psychic abilities. Many of you may know about Sylvia Brown and John Edward and James Van Prague and all those people that are very famous. Sylvia's passed now, I believe John and James are still with us, but these are people, when you think of professional psychics in the world, these are the names that come up the most. And you may be called someday to do readings if you're not already, or you may want to come back on a night when I'm doing readings and the central focus of you and your life becomes known to me in the tarot. I do tarot readings, and we have very many happenings in the world. So let's see who this is. 504, is that you, Mary Lou? Mary Lou, hi, is this 504? Who's
yeah,
this?
hi, it's me, Mary Lou. You
hi,
sound
Mary
like
Lou.
Caller.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. Where are you calling from, Mary? What part of the country?
New Orleans, Louisiana.
Oh, yay. Well. Now, have you been with our group for years, or you just the last little bit? Or tell me about you, Mary.
I have drifted through many a times, and I remember that you used to live up northern part of Louisiana near Monroe. Yes?
Yeah, Monroe and West Monroe. I thought that was you. Thanks, Mary. Yeah, you've got a long history. Gosh, at least a couple of years, because Tom passed December 2nd, 2015, and I remember talking to you, I think it was 2014 at least. It may have been before that, and you'd call in and share. So what brought you here tonight? Did you see it, or didn't know what we were going to do, or what inspired you?
I was listening to you, and you sound like you needed callers.
I do, and I don't know why, because some days I do and some days I don't. But, hey, Bill Tracer, a lot of people are tuning in now. It's 9 o'clock. Bill, can you come help too? I wonder what it is about 9 o'clock. I came on at 8, but people are tuning in at 9 now. I don't know what that's about, but we've been talking. Have you heard about the chakra, how far we've gotten so far with the chakra balancing, Mary? Did you follow that?
No, I just
Were
turned
you following
on
the show? Oh, you just turned on. Okay. Well, Bill, you want to come on and help me too? Everybody, Bill and Tracer's here too. But we're talking about the etheric body now, and let me see who this is, Mary. Hold on, we'll get a conversation going. 806, hi, you're live and on the air with TJ and Mary. How are you tonight?
I'm wonderful. How are you doing?
Good. And where are you calling from? What part of the country?
I'm in Texas.
Oh, good. I used to live in Texas, too. I've been all over the place. So did you just tune in, or have you been covering the show? Did you just tune in?
I just tuned in from what I was doing.
Well, thank you. Thank you for sharing. Now, you live down around Lubbock where my sister does. Lubbock, do you? Lubbock, Texas, or Amarillo?
Correct.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, what brought you here? I love synchronicity, and thank you, ladies, for hearing my call and coming and being a part of the show. We have Bill M. Tracer and John Drockton regular in the showroom. But what brought you here, and what's your name in Texas? I've got Mary Lou. What's your name?
I'm Sherry, and I actually got my bachelor's in metaphysics, so I like hearing about metaphysical anything, really.
Oh, wonderful. Can you be a part of us then? I guess you already are if you're a metaphysician. We're all a part of each other. It's just, do we accept that language or not? And
right.
But I'm sure you do. You know we're all a part of each other. But we'd love to have you, on our board of advisors for our group. And we have the ascensionpsychics.com. We can list you there. And people, we just want to know who you are and how to get you involved. So this would be wonderful. Would you like to share something with us? Mary's here. I'm here. Bill's here. There's a lot of people here and a lot of people listening. But I was covering the chakras and the balancing. I guess that's sort of basic 101 is to teach people how to go in and the colors and the energies. How do you start since you have a degree?
Well, I recognize that everything's energy and that if somebody's having some kind of ailment, it's a energy off balance. and I do Reiki. So at the end of the day,